Hello everybody, this is Gruesome Fox coming at you with a 600 cost rated match here in the Atlas Gundam. We're going to be on Colony Drop area for this match here, and this is going to be the native cost version of the Atlas here, which I got a while back as part of the pre-anniversary event. So before the 7th anniversary started, they were doing some free pools, which gave you a guaranteed 4-star. And the Atlas Gundam here was the only suit from that list that I believe I was missing, and more specifically for that, it was the only level of the Atlas I was missing. I had the level 2 for 650 and the level 3 for 700, but both of those levels I could never really get anything decent with them, no matter how many times I had tried playing them, so since I got the 600 cost version here for its native, I thought it'd be nice to try and give the suit another go at its native cost and, maybe see from there if I could try to get any good matches with it, because that's just kind of a thing that happens with me sometimes. I don't know if it happens with any other players, but it's just kind of like the moment where you have like a different level of a suit, and sometimes you do better with that level than another one, so I think that's kind of what happened with the Atlas here, because with this level, its native cost version, I was able to actually start doing pretty good with the Atlas, and this match here, it is leaning more towards the decent side than good, but still got some pretty alright results with it, so thought I would use it to kind of just talk about the suit, or at least I should say, talk about the suit in a more positive light than I usually do. Usually when I used to talk about the Atlas, I would talk more about just how annoying it is to fight against the suit at 600. That and the Anksha, both of those suits, I really still kind of do find annoying to fight against, but this time here, I want to look at it more from the player perspective, and just kind of talk about the Atlas itself, kind of the experience using it, and yeah, I would be lying if I said it wasn't a fun suit to play. Yeah, it actually is a lot of fun using the Atlas, especially the way I've been using it. I've kind of been playing it a bit more like a range suit, and I think part of that is because of the enhancements that I have on it. I believe the skill enhancement I have primarily focuses on boosting my range damage, so I really wanted to lean into that with the railgun and the machine gun, really just try to boost the range damage that I could get with the suit, and yeah, there are some times where I can get some really good damage off, so the strategy so far has been relatively successful. But yeah, I'll kind of go over the Atlas Gundam here, which is a general type mobile suit. And yeah, you do have a nice arsenal of weapons. For your primary, you do have the Atlas Gundam Railgun. For your main melee weapon, you do have a single beam saber. And something I should mention, because you do have 2 beam sabers with the suit, is that even though you are a general, you do have melee priority 3, so you are able to clash with raids and, pretty much overtake most generals. The only exception just being with heavy attacks as usual. Forgot to mention too that the Atlas is I think I already mentioned the Atlas is a 4-star, so yeah, brain fart moment there. But moving back to the weapons here, for your secondary weapons, you do have the I don't know if I'm going to be saying this right, but the Velo Medusa, and that fires from the suit's quote-unquote shield, since I don't think you have an actual shield with the suit, but yeah, it does fire from the shield, which you are able to use to, slow down suits, and if it is a transforming suit, you will be able to stop them from transforming, or if they are already transformed, they'll be forced out of their transformation, so yeah, this has been a very nifty thing to use. I've used it on a few suits at 600, and yeah, really good for just, knocking out flight suits while they are in the air. You don't knock them over, but it just kind of forces them out and they fall, so you can kind of follow it up with some different attacks. But continue on, you do have a pair of double beam sabers, you have an assault rifle, and then you have the grenade launcher, which is attached to the assault rifle, so yeah, a really good kit of weapons here, and you do have a For your skills, you do have maneuver armor, you have the left arm equipment buffer level 4, which is, again, just for that quote-unquote shield. You do have the special back add-on buffer as well at level 4. You have the high performance counter program at level 2, which is a staple for many 4-star suits. And something that you won't see here is that you do have aquatic mobile shooting. Since Colony Drop area does not have any water, you're not going to really see that skill in action, but if you do end up in a underwater map with the Atlas, yeah, you do have aquatic mobile shooting, so something that could come in handy. But, yeah, really spent more time talking about the weapons and whatnot than I intended to, but yeah, just for the last 2 minutes here, I'll focus more on, again, just my experience with the Atlas, and again, it's been a lot of fun, actually, playing the suit at its native cost and trying it out. Maybe I could use the knowledge I learned at 600 to maybe take this suit out into higher cost again. Maybe kind of give those higher levels another go. At least the 650, I think I'd be willing to try. I'm not sure for 700. I think 700 I kind of just stick with the suits that I have been using for the most part, so yeah, I'm not really sure with the Atlas anymore what the current kind of opinion on it is. I do think at 600 it does seem to be still a popular suit. I still see it quite often, so I assume at its native cost it's still considered relatively good, but at 650 and 700 I really don't see it as often, so maybe at higher cost it's just not seen the same as it is at 600, but yeah, again, at 600, I do think the suit is pretty fun. At least, again, the way I've been playing it, just really trying to take advantage of the range with the railgun and whatnot. And, you know, still kind of going for melee. That's kind of one of the things I'm trying to do with it, too. I'm trying to really adapt to throwing in the melee style a bit more, since the melee on this suit is really good. So, definitely want to try to throw that in as well when I can. Really just kind of still practicing with the Atlas more than anything, so definitely some room for improvement here. I guess the one thing I do wish, though, playing the General Atlas, is that I wish they would kind of do something for the Raid Atlas, the BC, I believe is what it's called. That one I think could maybe use a little bit of work, honestly, kind of just playing it compared to the native General here. I really wish they'd do something for the Raid version, but yeah, that suit could maybe use a bit of love. But for the General, yeah, again, at native, still feels like a pretty fine suit. And hey, that's going to be timeout mission over. Let's see how we did with the Atlas on Colony Drop area. Got some good works in the side chat there, and got a mission complete. So, yeah, did get top in individual and beat my rival. And 5th place with 3 kills and 2 losses. Did manage to get 2nd in individual score, so, you know, again, not the best results with the Atlas, but still pretty good for the most part there. So, yeah, that's really everything I have to say here. Just, again, wanted to talk about the Atlas. I've really been meaning to talk about the Atlas for, like, a while now, just from actually playing it, and yeah, at 600, it's definitely been a lot better than my prior experiences using the higher cost versions of the Atlas. So, yeah, that's everything I have for this video here. Comment down below what you think about the Atlas Gundam. Again, I'm very interested to hear what the opinion on this suit is kind of currently, especially as it relates to higher cost. And, you know, remember to like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. And with that, I will see you all in the next one. Later.